Dorian. I know. I shouldn't have come, but sweetheart, you have to forgive me. You're the reason I wake up in the morning. You're who I write for. You're how I stay sober. I know I've hurt you. But everything I did out of love. Believe that. How am I ever going to sleep again without you beside me? Give us another chance. Otherwise, I might as well be dead.
Oh, Mel. You're in my heart. And you always will be.
Oh, wow. Books on tape.
Hey, just the gift for the guy who can't turn pages.
Yep. Journalists for the journalists. Memoirs of three of the greats.
Yeah, what's this one?
Oh, that's just total trash. Has no social significance whatsoever. That's the one you want to
Start with that.
Believe me, I know what it's like to be cooped up in a hospital ward, buddy. There are no people around. You need something to anchor you.
I owe you my life. If you didn't stick around that house and pull me out of the fire.
Hey, you wouldn't be able to enjoy this exclusive resort.
Right. How's Dorian?
Dorian is, Dorian. The truth is, Kev, that I rescued you as a career move. You know, you are the boss's son, and that was my chance to crawl out of the tank and get my own office. Oh, yikes.
Is that a fact?
I told you he was trouble.
But he's so darn verbal.
Oh, gosh, you're in for it now.
No, I can take care of myself. It's up to you just to feel better. The banner needs you. They can't make me cover all the big stories in Landview.
Want to bet? Hi, sweetheart. You, sir, are not to think about work until you are completely well. You hear me? Good morning, my sweetie.
Good morning. Actually, Mom, Dad, I have a little surprise for you.
What are you two plotting?
What sort of surprise? You'll see.
Okay, here we go. One for each of you.
What is it?
Well, read it.
Look, I'm gonna go and search for some caffeine and leave all you newspaper people by yourself. Kelly.
Hi.
How you doing? You hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just came by to see your brother. I didn't realize the whole family was going to be here. Listen, I'll stop by at another time.
No, wait.
When is Mrs. Carpenter expected back from the hospital?
I don't know. I'm only a temp. Would you like to make an appointment?
No,
Oh, wait. May I have your name, Mrs.
Delgado, Taya Delgado.
There is no Mrs. Manning.
Slaves don't have the right to resign.
Your treatment notwithstanding, I am an employee.
Go read your contract. Better yet, go have a lawyer read your contract. I own you. For the next 2 years, you can't work anywhere else.
And if I try?
You got a house payment, you got a kid in college, you got a retirement fund. You can kiss all of that goodbye.
This is total injustice.
No, injustice is when Bo Buchanan and his merry men throw you in the can for something that you didn't do. And all of Landview is happy to believe that you did it. That's injustice.
Is it?
How can you do this to me, Briggs, after all I did for you?
Did for me?
You're the highest paid managing editor in the history of publishing.
Even so, it's not worth it.
Yeah, well, you should have thought of that before you took the money.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna find some way out.
Fine, you walk away from me. You find out what happens to people who walk away from Todd Manning.
you just love to humiliate people, don't you? It doesn't matter if it's your wives or your employees. You just beat them into submission, right?
You have no business skulking around here.
Now, I had a question I wanted to ask you, but I think I'll come back another time.
Oh, wait. See, this is why I stay out of church. You reverends, you have no sense of humor. This is a game that Briggs and I like to play. You see, he pretends to quit, and I pretend to yell and scream at him, get him to stay. It's fun.
Briggs didn't seem to be enjoying himself that much.
You said you had a question. Let me guess. It has something to do with Ian's memorial. Andrew, I said I was sorry. You know I don't do that a lot.
Not without an ulterior motive.
You believe what you believe, but I know I meant what I said.
Sorry is such an easy word, you know, to say. I believe you came into that church on a very carefully orchestrated mission. And it wasn't to get the answer to any question, because you could have done that in private. No, you dramatically interrupted a very solemn service. You made your false accusations to publicly humiliate Taya and embarrass me. And then, mission accomplished, comes an equally dramatic mea culpa. Having Vicky there was a beautiful touch. I believe in repentance. And I believe in redemption. And my faith tells me that every soul deserves a benefit of a doubt. But why should I believe you? You have never done anything to deserve my trust.
Stay. It'll mean a lot to Kev. To all of us.
I'm thinking it's another visitor right now.
Oh, no. They'll be out of there any minute. Let me get you a coffee while we wait. Hey, how you doing? Let me have one with skim milk, no sugar, and the other with 2 sugars, no milk.
$2.
Thank you.
It's just the way you like it. Look, I'm sorry about Todd's surprise appearance at the memorial service. It's sometimes kind of lousy admitting to him being my uncle.
Well, none of us can choose our relatives.
Yep. Look, I'm sorry that I didn't show up. I thought it'd make you feel uncomfortable. But I heard it was a beautiful service. Other than Todd, of course.
Yeah, it was. It was beautiful. Other than Todd and the reason why we were there in the first place.
You know you can call any time. Day, night, whenever you need a friend.
All right, a cup of
No.
Joe, black. Hey, Kelly. Great
Hey.
men think alike.
How are you?
How you doing, sweetheart?
Good. You going back into Kevin's room?
Yeah, fully caffeinated.
Good. I'll go with you.
$1.
Okay, there you go. Thanks. Let's go.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, you could have ordered a large.
Skim milk, no sugar?
Sure, perfect.
There you go.
Thanks. Hey, I hope you realize what you did for your brother was terrific. And convincing him to write was inspired.
Well, I gave it a shot. Glad it worked out.
You kidding me? Have you seen him this morning? It's almost a complete turnaround.
Yeah. It's great.
And why do you look like you just lost your best friend? I hear you're feeling better.
That's what they say.
Good.
What is this?
Well, it seems that even though he's laid up with second-degree burns, our son has managed to snag an exclusive interview with the hospital rape victim.
And I want you to tell me the truth. Don't hold back and don't spare my feelings just because I'm a little fried.
Kevin.
It's good, Kevin. In fact, it's better than good. In fact, we'll feature it with our coverage today of the suspect.
Sweetheart, you can barely sit up. You need morphine to move your arms. How on earth did you do this?
I'm a Buchanan.
Oh, please, here we go again.
Actually, I did have a little help. My little brother here decided to snap me out of my funk.
Well, nothing like an oversized winter coat to smuggle in a laptop.
Smooth move.
Yeah, thanks.
However, the real hero is the woman who was brave enough to give me the interview.
How in God's name did you even find her?
I gave Kevin the interview. I'm Barbara Graham.
Oh, my word. Well, Kevin is quite right. It was very courageous of you to tell your story.
I read once that you're only as sick as your secrets.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, let's just say it was a big step in my recovery.
Miss Graham, I would like to thank you for admitting that you were wrong about Todd Manning.
Well, of course, I was wrong.
Yeah, but Vicky's right, Miss Graham. You should be proud. A story like that is enormously helpful to other people who've come through the same experience.
Yeah. Well, I trusted Kevin. I felt like he had been through something very similar. He was hurting and trying to heal, and so was I. So, I think doing this article together was a good start. We have a long way to go, but we'll get there. And no one can heal alone.
Hello. Looks like a tornado came through here.
Now, don't be so dramatic. I just had trouble sleeping last night, that's all. Yet again.
More dreams?
Yes, but that's all they were. That's all that they were. You know, I'm not going to let it upset me.
Well, I've been having a lot of scary dreams lately. I think that everything's just been overwhelming.
But it's all over now.
And Kevin's improving. I think I'm going to go over to the Banner before I head to the hospital. I think getting back to work and my old routine might help clear my head. And I was thinking you might want to do the same.
My old routine, I'm very much afraid, will only remind me of things which I would rather forget.
You need to do something.
Yes, and I know what I should do. I should just get out of town just as soon as possible.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm supposed to be going to New Orleans tomorrow with Kelly for Ian's funeral, and then we're going to go straight to Belize for a week's rest. Why don't I just leave for New Orleans now? In fact, I'm going to call my travel
It
agent.
sounds like you're running away, Mother.
Your way of clearing your head, darling, is to go back to work. My way is to just get out of town.
Mother, wait. All right. Now listen to me. This is really about Mel, right? Well, you just can't fly away from him. Your feelings will go with you.
This time I'm traveling light.
Mother, you love him. Admit it. You can't just dismiss that. You can't run away. You can't turn your back. You can't get on a plane. And you can't fly away from Mel.
Watch me.
I saw a TV show about how people can recover more quickly if they fill their hospital rooms with things from their home. I don't know, I guess it makes them feel a little less institutional. So, stopped by the carriage house, and I got your favorite item.
Hey, well, they sure don't have those in institutions.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't come by a little bit sooner.
I understand. I'm sorry that I couldn't make it to Ian's memorial.
Well, I know you guys didn't know each other very well, but I'm sure you would have liked him.
No doubt about it.
There's another reason why I didn't come by. You know, with my family and, with all their insanity. You know, you followed Cassie to Canton, and you ended up in a burn unit. and Ian followed me, and...
Kelly, don't do that, all right?
Why?
Because you had no control over this.
I'll see you there.
Okay. Can I walk you out?
No. Thank you.
I can at least give her a ride, right? Right?
Joey, give it up. It's over.
It's my favorite shirt. You bought it for me.
You said, who pays $250 for a blue cotton shirt?
You gave me so much. And I don't mean just shirts and ties.
And you gave me so much. I haven't forgotten.
I'm glad.
I do miss you.
The days are really long.
So are the nights. Why don't you take off that shirt? And then later, put this one on with my favorite blazer. Oh! No! Mama. What is wrong? Nothing. I was just, letting off steam. I am really stressed out.
About what?
Honey, you know. All the memories that just keep coming back.
Oh, Mother, come here. Come here. Oh. I love you.
Thank you. I know you do. And you know what's so ironic? Is that all my life, all I've ever wanted is to be loved. It should be such a simple thing. Yeah. So why does it always go wrong?
You're right, Andrew. You have no reason to trust me. I lie. I manipulate people. And it seems that when I'm hurting, I hurt other people. Now, I don't know why I went into that church. I guess I figured that that was the best place to tell all of Landview that you and Teo were sleeping together.
Except that we aren't, and we haven't.
Right. Look, afterwards I felt awful. And so I apologized. I don't know what it is. I can't promise you that I won't do anything like that again.
Well, at least that was honest.
Sorry to interrupt. Mr. Manning, do you want to approve tomorrow's op-ed layout? Briggsy Wigsy. You know, the Reverend here, he really thought that you were out of here. I spoke to my attorney. You're right. I can't take another newspaper job, and I don't know any other business, so I'm stuck. Now, about the op-ed.
All right, look, you know, I thought the whole thing was a game, but, you know, look, if you're really not happy here, and I don't know why you wouldn't be, but if you're not and you really want to go somewhere else, why don't you come back when the Reverend's not around and we'll talk about it.
Well, thank you. I will.
Hey, hope you got another letter of resignation.
I'll print one out.
You believe in atonement and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
Reverend, tell me something. You really think someone like me can change?
Well, I'm glad Patton's improving, and I know you have a million things on your mind, but I didn't know where else to go.
Well, sit down, please.
Oh, I can't. I didn't get any sleep last night. I kept replaying Todd's little church scene over and over and over.
I really hope that you're at least considering the possibility that his apology was indeed sincere.
Not on your life. He's up to something, and I want out.
Why are you so desperate all of a sudden to get this divorce now?
I can't be with someone who can't love me.
Are you quite sure that's true?
What I'm quite sure of is that he is playing a game. But what is driving me crazy is I don't know what that game is. That's why I had to see you, because you're the only one who understands Todd. Please tell me how to protect myself against him.
Perhaps you're right.
He's up to something.
No. Then on some level, I guess I understand him. The thing is, he's so complicated.
Tell me about it.
And he's unfortunately also dangerous.
What do I do?
Taya, I think you have to slow down. I think you have to back off this divorce just for a little while, okay, to give Todd some time to cool down.
Okay.
And I think for Andrew's professional sake and your personal life and future, I think you have to put this new relationship on hold.
You too? Oh, Vicky, how dare you? Andrew and I are not having an affair. Oh, but of course, you don't believe me, just like Todd doesn't believe me.
I didn't say that.
This new relationship? Of course, you're Todd's sister.
Taya, I want you to listen to me. I'm not making any assumptions about you and Andrew. You came here asking me for advice about how to protect yourself from Todd. I gave it to you. I'm sorry if you don't like what you heard.
I'm spinning out of control, Vicky. From all of it, I am complicating Andrew's life. I'm compromising his career. I'm losing Star, Todd.
Let me tell you something. My brother is quite a different man for having known you. I mean, it's subtle. We measure change in Todd in microns, but it's there.
I can't do it anymore. It's too hard. And it's too painful, and if I don't move quickly, I am afraid I'll lose myself in all this.
I'm so sorry. I'm not going to ask you to do any more for him. I know what you've already given him. And we'll just hope that maybe someday some other woman comes along who can get right in there and reach him. Believe me, I understand that that's not going to happen until Todd is ready to help himself. But I'm kind of hoping that maybe that's beginning to start now.
I wish I shared your hope and had your faith.
I have an absolute faith that people can change, Todd.
Well, I'll try and remember that.
Change takes a lot of work, takes a lot of hard work, takes some self-examination and self-control. See, that's why I don't put a lot of stock in your, phony intentions and your glib apologies. But if you wanted me to believe that you were going to change, you'd have to show me.
You stupid, self-righteous, hypocritical old scum-mark! Let's change the rules of this game.
I saw Reverend Carpenter leave. Is this a good time?
Get out of my office.
Well, I really should be going.
No. Who needs privacy? Big bro don't. You know, the last time we had this conversation, he urged me to go for it with Kelly, right?
That was then.
Yeah, he thinks I'm in denial. Like I'm, I guess, beating a dead horse.
Maybe you should listen to him.
Is it that obvious?
I really should be going.
Hey, what things better do you have to do than stay with your favorite patient?
Actually, I have to take the second step in the healing process.
What's that?
Oh, I'm not telling you. You'll try to talk me out of it. Catch up with you later.
Hey, Barbara. Do you have any sisters? You know, one particularly that might go for Joey here. I mean, he is shy and he doesn't know very many people, but he cleans up really well.
Sorry, no sisters. Some cousins. Lots of cousins.
You know what? If you weren't half dead, I would kill you right now.
I'm going to be just fine. Really, I am, honey. It's just, you know, I've got to get all of Mel's things out of here. That's just a constant reminder. And you know, I keep finding his stuff. Papers, clothing. He even had an ashtray hidden in this bedroom.
Mother, why are you doing this to yourself?
Because I just want to get on with my life, okay?
I know you blame Mel for what happened in Canton.
With good reason.
But admit it. You can't stand being without him. Look at yourself, Mother. You love him. You two are the best thing that ever happened to each other.
Oh, well, then I'm really in trouble.
Oh, Mother, come on. Please, listen. If there's one thing I have learned from Ian's death and Kevin almost dying, it's that love is too precious a thing to throw away. It is too precious to give away without a fight. Now, I've wasted much too much time being unsure about Kevin. It was almost too late for me, and I don't want you to risk losing Mel.
Are you sure that you're sure about Kevin, honey, or is it just because he's lying in a hospital bed?
Mother, this is not out of pity, and it is not out of guilt. I love him. In much the same way that I am sure you love Mel. Come on. Mother, you and I are exactly alike. I may not have grown up with you, but your genes are my genes, and when we love, we just can't turn it off. But I'm sure that Mel is at the Banner. Call him.
Zach, you may be the only man in the city room who could save my life. Cigarette.
I'm sorry, Mel. I quit. I told you.
You quit?
7 weeks, 3 days, 16 hours, and 30-something minutes.
Zach. A newspaper man is supposed to work on a typewriter, have a bottle of scotch in his drawer, a coffee mug on his desk, and a cigarette in his mouth. What's happened to you?
Mel, please, don't do this to me, okay?
Have a good day. Fine. So now what do we got? Bottled water, half, decaf, latte, grande. Oh, gum. Dorian. Mel Hayes.
Hello, Mel.
Hey. Hi, champ. I've just been thinking about you.
Me too. I'd like to see you. Would now be convenient?
Now would be perfect.
Good. I'm on my way.
Now, I know that wasn't easy, but I promise you won't regret it.
Zach? Yeah. Here's the editor of Kevin's piece. Messenger copy the proofs over to him at the hospital.
As soon as I have them.
Clint.
Yeah.
Kevin did a fine job on that interview.
Oh, he certainly did. The truth is, I would have been thrilled if it had been 4 pages of nothing but gobbledygook. The point is, he has decided to live.
Yeah, looks like it.
For a while there, we were, preparing for the worst.
I know.
Who knows? Maybe some planet has come out of retrograde or whatever those astrology folks call it, and the world's back on course.
That's a very distinct possibility.
Told you to get out of my office, Briggs.
You also said that we could discuss my leaving the Sun.
In your dreams.
Well, Reverend Carpenter was a witness.
The only way you're going to get out of your contract is if you drop dead. And even then, I'd keep you around just to use you as a doorstop.
Then why did you suggest that it was negotiable?
Because I'm a very, very bad person. Now go away.
Contracts are coming up on a couple of our syndicated op-ed people.
Not now.
Oh. Bad time?
The worst?
Need a shoulder?
A shoulder? No, thank you, no. I tell you what, though. If you ever hear anyone ask me for my advice, you make sure and tell me to keep my big mouth shut.
Hi.
I know I was the one who said we should be discreet, but why bother? Everybody's agreed that we're having an affair anyway.
What? What happened? What?
Nothing. Everything. Oh, never mind. Why did I leave New York in the first place? I hate this stupid little town with all its stupid little people and all their stupid little minds. You know who I hate most, though? Me. Me. Because I'm the stupidest one of all.
Please, take a deep breath. Taya, please, just 2 breaths.
About the only person I don't hate in land view is you. I don't hate you at all.
Glad.
More Something So Right, ABC tonight.
Congratulations.
What?
I was there when Mother called you. She's on her way. She was leaving as I was.
I was beginning to doubt this would ever happen. What did she say?
My guess is that she's finally realized whatever else she's feeling, she can't live without you.
I like that.
Everything's going to be all right now. You and Mother, Kevin, everybody.
Cassie, you interested in the proofs of Kevin's exclusive interview?
Oh, you know I am.
He's one hell of a newspaper man.
Of course he is. He's my son.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, champ.
I'm glad you agreed to see me. We have a few loose ends to tie up. Oh, dear. I believe these two belong to you.
Are you still angry?
Oh, yeah.
I was going for humor.
You were condescending and obnoxious.
Sorry.
I'll just leave it.
You know, I'm not so sure that a lava lamp was the right thing to make me feel at home here.
Kelly loves that thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's the whole molten aspect of it that bothers me. I do like the concept, though. So, do you do me a favor, please? Just stop by the carriage house and pick up a couple of those framed photographs of Duke.
Sure.
And what the heck, pick up my baseball glove, too.
Are you sure I can handle that?
Joey, you can handle anything.
All right.
All right, maybe I was a little harsh before. Maybe Kelly one day will be a possibility. But she's not right now. She made that loud and clear.
Look, I just want her to know that when she's ready, I'm going to be here.
Okay, but don't beg. Very unbecoming. Joey, Ian just died. Kelly was in love with him.
I don't believe that.
But she does. Now, whether it's pain or guilt, she needs some time to deal with it. She doesn't have time for you. So why don't you just move on for a little while?
Because it hurts too much. I'm not over her yet, bro.
Well, then try acting as if.
Yeah, well, that's easy for you to say.
Really? Well, why don't I give you a little reality check? You want a little lesson in hurting? I have pains that not even this morphine drip gets rid of. But how do you think I made it through that interview, huh? Because I pretended that it wasn't excruciating. And you know what? After a while, it was true.
No, I'll think about it.
Yeah, good. You do that.
Now, fine. But I'm not interested in any blind dates with Nurse Barbara and her cousins.
What's wrong with Nurse Barbara? She is gorgeous. And she's smart.
Don't you think she has a little recovery of her own to go through, Kev? I definitely don't think this is the right time for her or for me.
Told you to go away, Briggs. Subject is closed.
Mr. Manning.
What the hell are you doing here?
We shouldn't.
You're right.
It's not the right time.
No. And it's not the right place.
No. It's, we should be very careful.
Take it real slow.
Yeah. There's too much at risk for both of us.